So after scraping, sweeping, and vacuuming the loft, I decided it was time to get the reclaimed maple flooring out of the way in the lower part of the cabin. I didn't have any rosin paper for an underlayment, but had a roll of 15-pound felt in the shed. As that was what was under the maple originally, I figured it would work here as well. I then ripped the tongue off a few pieces of the maple for the edge of the loft and left the groove for the flooring's tongue to set in.
Well, good morning, guys. Yesterday I started putting a little bit of this flooring in, got the floor cleaned up and prepped, and then laid some 15-pound felt out. I did that to keep any of the squeaks in between layers of wood down to a minimum. A lot of people use resin paper, but I didn't have any on hand, and there was an old roll of 15-pound felt, so I figured I'd use that. This is the maple flooring out of the cabin that we tore down. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be a bit distressed. But I think it'll look pretty good up here once it's all finished. This is an air-assisted flooring nailer. Just a cheapie from Menards. But I remember doing a floor years ago. I'm definitely not a master at it, but I remember doing a floor years ago without the air, and you really had to beat that in order to drive the nail in. Now you can pretty much just smack it fairly lightly, and the air actually pushes the piece tight, or fairly tight. There's a lot of old shellac and stuff on the edges yet, but or finish anyhow. So it's not going as tight as I prefer, but I think it'll look pretty good once it's all finished off. So at that, I'm going to get back to it. It's not the fastest thing, in the world to do, but I think it'll definitely add a lot of charm to this loft area. When I'm doing this, I'm trying not to get any type of pattern going with the joints. Okay guys, now that the floor is all in, as you just seen from the previous clips, it's that dreaded part of sanding. Come on, bud. Come here, Chris. Gonna stay out? Okay. Come here now. Keep your nose out of there. Okay guys, I'm just trying to get the old cook stove up to temp here. I got some coffee sitting on it, hoping to get that made here shortly. Then I'll probably fix myself some eggs and sausage. We've been working on that floor, and I'll show you in a bit on how that came out. And then we'll go from there. I may even make some zucchini bread in the oven here if I can get the heat regulated enough to do that. Okay guys, here's that reclaimed maple floor. Some of you might remember we tore up a floor in a house that was coming down for a new one to go up. And this is what came out of it. I ran it through the planer, which might have been a mistake. But currently, I'm sitting down here I just had breakfast, as you've seen from probably one of the beginning clips. And then now I'm baking some zucchini bread in the wood cook stove. So hopefully everybody sticks around and watches the remainder of the video. And here's my zucchini bread fail. I got so busy I forgot to flip the bread around a couple times in the oven. I forget that these wood stoves have hot spots in them. But unfortunately I burnt the back side of the bread. So that is my zucchini bread fail. Although I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to still try to peel some of that burnt off of there and see if it tastes alright. But anyhow guys, I hope everybody enjoyed this little bit of a video, and we will see everybody on the next one. Thanks for watching.